buddy, sister girl, AyChristene, and today we are checking out Domics' new video, PB&J. I'm interested to see what the take is going to be on this. Sometimes his titles don't give you a clue on how he feels about the thing that he's going to talk about. It just tells you what he's going to talk about. I will say for me, I am more of a PB, less J. This annoys the heck out of my husband. We are very different. For him, he is a lot of PB, a lot of J. So there's a lot of gush in that sandwich. You don't want to say gush when you're talking about food, but nonetheless, he's got a lot of stuff going on in there. Me, I prefer just PB, just peanut butter, both sides of the bread, not way too much where you can't move your mouth or chew, but definitely not too little. And I prefer on toasted bread versus regular bread. Let me know, how do you prefer your PB or PB&J down below? Not that I'm against jam, I just prefer just regular PB. Also, link for your holiday Buddy Bear merch. Get it while you can, limited edition. December's over, it will be over. So get used to them.
Let me know when you're ready to clap.
I'm ready to clap.
Clap these cheeks.
Stink. So hilarious. I get the whole clapping stink audio.
Okay, so I hope she can't hear me because she's in the other room.
Oh dear.
She eats sandwiches weird.
Wait, was she eating poutine with chopsticks?
No. It's just okay. We're talking about sandwiches, and I'm like, I have a lot of bread, so I'm trying to eat a lot of sandwiches, and we're talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. How do you make your PB&J? You basically
it's funny, he's kind
have
of whispering.
one slice of bread, put the jam, another slice, and you put the peanut butter, right?
Yeah, and you put it together.
Yeah. Okay, and then you put it together, and then you eat it like that.
Right.
Yeah. But the way
What do you mean, and you eat it like that?
She mixes it on the same slice, doesn't she?
No. The way she eats it is she eats it each slice one by one.
Really?
What, like?
Okay.
So she eats the jelly half first.
That's not
Side?
PB&J, that's P and then J.
Yeah, that's
peanut
true.
butter
That's
and
true.
jelly.
Okay, but like, what if you take one bite from one and another from the other, like consecutively?
Oh, at
Are
the
you
same
still
time.
eating?
No, it's not.
No,
it's not
yeah,
the
it's
same.
different.
You're just eating two slices of bread
Right.
separately with
That's
different
true.
flavors.
I
But
agree.
when you're eating the assembled sandwich, aren't you also eating one at a time, depending on
No,
how
you're eating it
quickly your
together.
teeth and mouth make contact?
No.
Yeah, but you're not processing the
you're eating it
flavor at
together.
that speed. Like,
Does she bite one and then while it's still in her mouth go over and bite the other one, or does she
No,
bite
no.
one, swallow it, and then bite the other one?
No, she finishes one whole slice.
no, it doesn't
And
count.
then,
Like one whole slice first.
It's separated.
It's not like she goes in between.
But the other
see
one
the
isn't even
eyes
a
of
sandwich
the
because it's on one slice.
No, that's wrong.
No,
That's like
yeah.
saying,
It's just
if
Is
I-
a sandwich
bread.
still a sandwich if there's only one slice?
It's not
No.
a sandwich
No,
at that point.
that's
No.
you don't
Sandwich-
call butter
It's a
toast
bread.
a sandwich. Butter toast is not a
So
sandwich.
what
Exactly.
is she eating?
I agree.
She's just eating two slices of
Bread,
bread separately.
It's not a sandwich.
Okay, let's put it this way. If you know how Coke and Mentos have a reaction, right? Like
Together.
a chemical reaction?
I feel like this might be too extreme of a metaphor.
If I drink the Coke, swallow it, and let it sit, and then eat the Mentos separately, I don't think the reaction's gonna happen.
Okay, but there's no name
Oh wait,
for
no,
that
no,
dish.
hold on. Do people do that like trying to drink Coke and eat Mentos? Can you die from that? I know that might sound like the way I said it might sound like a blonde thing, but I've seen like what happens when you put Mentos in Coke, or does but I don't think your stomach acids are that fast to stop a reaction from happening, you know? I mean, if you drank Coke and then 30 minutes to an hour later ate Mentos, I think you should be fine. I'm not a doctor, so do not quote me. But if you like glug, 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 Mentos right away, could you die? Please let me know down below, because I wouldn't try it.
What if she's eating it the true way, and we're the
Oh,
idiots?
like the whole
That's
banana
wrong.
thing.
Okay, you have a bowl of cereal, and then you have a glass of milk, and then you drink your glass of milk, and then you eat the bowl of cereal. You didn't really like have a cereal breakfast. You know what I mean? It's not.
Did you
No,
not?
it's not
two
good.
separate things.
Did you not?
That's
It's
not a
two
good-
separate things at that
No, it's
point.
not
You can't
a-
just say,
that's
"Oh,
not a
I
good
had a bowl of
example.
cereal." You say, "I had a bowl of cereal and a glass of milk."
No, you had.
That's
you just
weird.
had cereal. That's it.
Yeah, you had cereal.
But then what about the milk?
It's all going in the same way. It's
That's
just
different.
the timing that's different.
What if it was orange juice? Is
Yeah.
it still just
Yeah,
cereal?
you ate cereal
Yeah, you
with
ate
orange
cereal.
juice. You're fucking
and
weird.
drink orange
But
juice.
that
Yeah,
timing is what
crazy.
makes or breaks that.
So what's the cool down? What's the cool down? Like, let's say you ate the cereal and then 10 minutes later you drank milk. Did you?
No, there is no cooldown. The milk
I know.
has to be in the bowl before. Like,
It has to
No,
make
'cause
contact
cereal
before it enters
is-
your
yeah,
mouth.
like it's gotta be mixed.
Okay,
Because there's a
no.
certain consistency.
Cereal is just the boxes of cereal. So if you eat cereal and you don't have milk, you still had a bowl of cereal. You just said you had a bowl of cereal and no milk. It's still a bowl of cereal. However, a sandwich is comprised of 2 pieces of bread put together and then something in between. So if you had, you had butter on one piece of bread, you eat that, yum, 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 toasted, right? That's just butter toast. It was one piece of bread. If you had 2 pieces of bread with butter on them and you smushed them together and ate that, that is a butter sandwich, okay? So it's the act of them, bread, something in between, and that's a sandwich. So now my face is a sandwich, because this is bread, and my face is the interior of the sandwich. So you just ate a AyChristene sandwich. I got a little saliva coming out my mouth at the thought of that. Tasty.
See that the cereal reaches once it's submerged in the dough.
All right, we're on the same page. Okay, what if the PB&J sandwich is assembled, but I eat it top down?
What do you mean top down? You mean like the flat side? You eat the flat
Oh.
side?
Yeah.
Honestly, to me, that's still fine because you're eating
still a
it
sandwich.
together.
Yeah, you ate it, but you're
that's
just weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But at least you ate it. At least you ate it correctly. Like
Correctly as in like pre-assembled?
Yes.
yeah, like
as a
you're
sandwich.
allowed to have opinions, but that friend is just wrong.
I'm still trying to process this because that's just weird. I've
That
never
is
heard
weird.
anyone do that.
I
Like,
eat
sometimes
weird and that's weird.
I like to separate my food. You know, if I eat curry, sometimes I like to eat curry on one side and then the rice on the other side. That makes sense.
That's
But then
not
you
bad.
mix some of it, right?
But then the point of a PB&J sandwich is that it's a sandwich.
Yeah, but when you eat
Right.
ramen, it's only ramen because it's complete with like noodles and meat and whatever other ingredients, right? But you don't,
True.
unless you're Chica from Love Is War. But like you eat ramen like you eat the noodles first, or like you eat the egg separately. Like you're not eating all the ingredients in the ramen at the same time for the whole
True.
meal, right?
But they're all mixed together. You
yeah,
get
it's
the flavors.
how
You know,
it
they mingled.
comes to
They
you.
got to know each
That's
other.
true. Yeah, they created their own flavor by all being in the broth, which
Right.
then affects everything
Yeah,
else.
this is her sandwich etiquette is the the
Etiquette.
alternate version of eating ramen before you put the water in and you have the soup on the side.
Everything, yeah.
Like it's just, that's sukemen. Yeah.
No, she has
It's something different.
all the ingredients individually, and she's eating them one by one, and then they become ramen once they
In her
reach
tummy?
her stomach. Like,
So is she eating ramen or is her stomach eating ramen?
she's not gonna taste it the same, but
Right.
technically the end result is the same.
So you consumed ramen.
No.
When is the end?
No.
As long as the
It's-
ramen
I
has been
disagree.
assembled
It's
before
how
the
it's
end,
assembled
then you
before it
ate
comes to
ramen,
you.
right?
Hey, should I get Didas's opinion on the sandwich thing?
Yeah. Ask him.
He's got to do the intro first, though.
Squid neutral. Okay, Didus.
Didus.
What's up?
Do you like PB&J sandwiches?
I'd rather have something else.
Okay, that's not the point here.
Okay, let's say you have
one slice of bread that has the jam or jelly, and
Oh,
another
he's
slice
like-
that has
he's
the peanut
speeding
butter,
through
but you don't
his
put it together.
intro
And it
to
eats
her.
the jam
Or
one
to
first,
him.
and then right after the peanut butter one.
Did you still eat a PB&J sandwich?
Does it still count?
Yeah.
No, because it says and, right?
Huh?
It's PB and J.
Right.
PB and J, dude.
Yeah, but you're eating it like right after the other.
No.
Yeah, but that's like one
It's
at a
separate.
time, not simultaneously.
Okay, let's say you
has to
put
be
the
something
sandwich together,
Okay.
but you eat it top down.
What do you mean top down?
Like you eat it
That's hard to
lateral, not
Over the
longitude. Yeah, like the way you'd eat a sandwich, just
It's
rotate
num,
it
num,
90 degrees. So you're
smush it on
eating
your
like the
face.
flat part, and you're working
It's
your
still a
way to the
sandwich.
other side.
But
It's still a
still PB and J.
Yeah. So did you eat the PB&J sandwich?
Yes.
Or did you eat a peanut butter sandwich and then a jelly
But,
sandwich?
No.
but you said they're both together, like on top of each
They're
other. right?
together.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as the peanut butter and the jelly
Have touched.
is both in your mouth at the same time, simultaneously, that's a PB and J
Oh,
sandwich.
at the same time you say. Okay,
Same
so let's
time.
say back to the disassembled one. Let's say I took
Not
one bite from the
disassembled.
jelly one and another bite from the peanut butter one, and they're both in my mouth. Both pieces are in my mouth.
No, okay, because that's
No.
separate. That's like pieces
That's-
of bread,
separate.
dude. That's not an actual sandwich.
Exactly.
A sandwich is when you have like multiple layers.
But they both end up.
onion.
Both pieces are in your
Layers.
mouth.
Yeah, but it don't matter, dude, because it's not
They have
technically a
to be
sandwich.
together.
Who wrote the laws?
It's not a sandwich.
No,
bro.
he's right, man. An
Okay,
item of
sandwich.
food consisting of 2 pieces of bread
Thank you.
with meat, cheese, or other filling between them, eaten as a light meal.
You can't.
That's a
Okay,
sandwich.
listen. You can't take a picture of both of the breads and then put it on Instagram and say this is a PB and jelly sandwich.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Well, it
different.
will be.
So when
Negative
you put
73
both of them
likes.
together and then take a picture
Then
of
you
it, you
take
can
a-
say
there
this
you
is a
go.
PB&J
There
sandwich.
No,
you
the
go.
point isn't that whatever state it's in. The point is I'm trying to see if it is a sandwich
No.
after you ate it.
In your mouth.
Yeah. Like
No.
they both end up in the same place.
No,
No,
okay,
it's,
okay,
it's
listen,
not
okay,
a
listen,
sandwich
listen,
when you
listen,
ate it.
okay?
It's not a sandwich
you
after
eat
you ate
rice with meat,
bread,
okay?
Yeah.
You put,
and then it's-
you eat a piece of meat and then you eat a piece of rice. You don't
Yeah.
call that meat rice. You don't call that a different item. You call that meat and rice. You don't call that rice, dude. You don't call
that
that
was not
rice,
a-
bro. All right.
That was not a good
You eat
example.
rice, bro.
That was
All right, I'm
not
done with
You want
Titus.
to eat rice?
a good
Yo,
example.
guys, I'm eating rice right now.
Exit
dude.
this man out of this conversation.
Get out! Get out!
Are you the only one that's like advocating for this like
That's
like
funny.
double
No.
whatever
Like,
you
let
tell
I
him
eat
make
it
it.
normally. I'm just making conversation.
I don't want to hang with some weirdo that like eats PB&J separately.
another-
See, I told you.
Bro, tomorrow I'm just gonna eat some rice, dude.
Rice?
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm eating rice, bro.
He's so
Yo,
Caught up in what
I
he's
want to
talking
copyright that shit. Don't tell anyone. All right, is that it? We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. All right. All right.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye,
All right.
Titus. Goodbye forever.
goodbye.
Wait, so did you ever eat the sandwich the way she eats it?
I haven't tried.
Okay.
You have to go get it right now and do it.
Well, I know what a jam sandwich and a peanut butter sandwich. I can't
Well,
eat them apart.
it's not a
because
sandwich,
they don't-
it's
not
separate.
balanced.
But does it taste
It's just
different
a piece
because you
of
don't have the
bread
bread
and a
like
piece
in
of-
between it? Like, does she eat it face down or face up? Now I want to know.
Wait, why would she be face down?
No, like
Not-
does she eat like jam side on her tongue or like bread side on her tongue?
Why is her face on the ground? John?
Not her. That's
Never
funny.
mind.
That's a funny ending. But yeah, as I have repeated multiple times throughout this video, it is a sandwich when it's together, and they even read the definition. If you have an item on a piece of bread that is not connected to another piece of bread via any type of filling, it is not a sandwich. It doesn't matter how it gets in there. It doesn't become a sandwich down there, especially due to the fact that you ate it. It's broken down. It's even less of a sandwich than it was if you ate it. Bam, 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 bam. That's not a sandwich. It has to be together for a sandwich. That is exactly that's my take on this conversation. I was not invited. No, not as like a diss, like how dare you not invite me, but even though you didn't invite me, I'm gonna give my opinion on how I think or what I think about it. I felt like that came off more negative than it was, and it wasn't. I don't know. YouTube these days, people are so sensitive, you know, and so I'm just like trying to cover all my bases. But you know, whatever. Everybody gonna be all right. Nonetheless, that is a weird way to eat a sandwich, and I will say that because I eat weird. I know I do. My husband complains that I do. My cousin Sham complains that I do, especially candy. Oh, especially candy. Oh my goodness. I think we should do a I eat weird thing, or I eat things weirdly kind of episode and just talk about those things, because there are times where my husband's like, he gets so mad. He's like, I can't even watch you eat. I have to turn around. I cannot watch you eat. I am very particular about how I eat things, how I chew things. I chew like it. This ain't about me right now, okay? This is about this chick and her eating sandwiches weird. Actually, not eating sandwich. She's eating just 2 pieces of bread. And that's just how she likes it. That's unique. That's unique. That's what I'll say. But let me know about you. What do you think about the sandwich debate? Do you think that a sandwich is when it's together? Or do you think that she can call this a sandwich? Because she has, even though she has it separated, it's not together, but she eats it, you know? Let me know where you stand on the whole debate and argument here. Down below in the comment section. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support everyone involved in making and Ditus, along with Domics. If you like this video, hit the like out of that like button. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies. Toodles!